All right, man, let's go ahead and get with the week 13 recap awards, man. So, awards, we have the red zone observations, we have that boy balling, and we have bad dope, man. So, Rod, let's go ahead and start with your red zone observations for week 13, brother.
All right, man. So for this week for red zone observations, I only have three. And listen, I was caught up watching a lot of the Dolphin game, man. But these are the things that stood out to me this particular Sunday. Tristan Wirfs has a big man touchdown today. I wonder what the odds were for that. And I started thinking to myself, like, damn, man, like I would love to put in one of those bets to where you bet on some one-off player. I never had the guts to do it. I never had the guts to do it, but I just want to do it just one time. Put $100 down for someone like. Could you imagine, like, if you put $100 on Tristan Wirfs to catch a touchdown, you're probably won what? Well over $1,000, easy minimum. Second thought: the Panthers just might win the Jekyll and Hyde Award. This team is the embodiment of Harvey Dent. And when you want to talk about if you when you talk about a team that is literally the embodiment of Harvey Two Face, where they can get blown out 40-9 by the Bills, they can get demolished by the New England Patriots, and then they go on and they beat the Packers, they go on and beat the Rams, who are or who were at least considered by many the best team in the league. And look, man, the Panthers are a team that I think this is a team that is capable of catching fire. I do, as inconsistent as they've been, in particular Bryce Young. They have a lot of nice pieces. I feel like David Canales is finally getting into a groove in terms of how he wants to use those pieces. So, the Panthers, as trick or treated as they've been, they're a team that they can get hot and it's proven that they can beat better competition. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them moving forward. And my last red zone thought, kept it short this week. The Falcons lost to the Jets. Somebody stick a fork in Kirk Cousins, man. Stick a fork in Kirk. And look, I'll give the Jets their props. They played a good game. Tyrod Taylor actually played a solid game. The Jets are gonna get theirs. They've been playing better as of late after the trades. Maybe Sauce was bad juju for them. I don't know. But the Falcons, man, talk about a team that we had high hopes for. Michael Penix got the injury. He really hasn't started consistently all season. Maybe things might have been different had he, not missed so much time. But uh, unfortunately, Falcons fans, once again, y'all gotta wait another year, man. And that's it for me. Red Zone Ops.
Ah, man, Rod, man. I ain't gonna lie. I said it last week. I'm gonna say it this week. I'm gonna say it to the end of the die, man. The NFC South is where dreams go to die, man. Jesus Christ, man. If you an NFC South fan, man, my heart goes out to you, bro. I know that's coming big from a AFC East podcast, bro, but at least the AFC East got some type of sauce, bro. Like the NFC South, oh Lord,
Rough,
man,
man. Rough,
yuck,
man.
yuck, yuck,
Rough, rough,
yuck. The
rough.
Aints, the lousy Falcons. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Rough, man. So who's your dat boy balling for this week, Rod?
So speaking of that boy balling, man, I had to go with Bryce Young, Herbie. I mean, he was 15 of 20. He had 3 touchdowns. Had probably one of his better games. He had a money throw to Tedoroa McMillan for the game on the game-winning drive. And the problem with Bryce Young, Herbie, is that his consistency. He's one of those quarterbacks, Herbie, that is frustrating for a franchise. And I'm not in Panthers Reddit or Panthers forums, but I know what's going on in those forums because I've had similar quarterbacks. Those fans are eating each other alive, Herbie.
No, 100.
Bryce Young has half the fan base that sold on him, and he has the other half of the fan base that can't wait to get rid of him. And
So
Panthers,
Bryce Young is Tua.
yes, Bryce
He's,
Young
he's the new
is
Tua.
Tua. He's
He's the
he's
new
a Tua,
Tua.
right? There are times where you can see what's good about him. You can see the accuracy on his throws. You can see the decisiveness, the decision making. This is a guy that gave you 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, but is also the engineer of 6 games where the offense didn't score more than 13 points, right? So it's just the trick or treatness of the Panthers in large part is due to Bryce Young, is due to his inconsistencies. But you know what it is, Herbie? This is the funny thing about Bryce Young to me. He's not quite him, but he reminded me of him when I was thinking about this today. Ryan Fitzmagic, Herbie. When you want to talk about a guy
That's
with
a
the
very
highest
good
of
comparison,
highs
bro.
and the lowest of lows, like Bryce Young will literally give you a top level quarterback game he has this season. The proof is in the pudding. And he'll also give you a putrid, awful, just despicable performance like he did last week against the Niners or in some of these other games early in the season. So, but that boy balling this past weekend, it was him. He was efficient against the best team in the league. Can't knock him, man.
It's crazy that the same player that went against the 49ers, a very injured 49ers team, was the guy who beat Matt Stafford, right? Like, and it wasn't like Matt Stafford. Yes, Matt Stafford had 3 turnovers, but Matt Stafford was converting. Like, he had to keep making play after play after play, and it's just like, dog, we obviously see the talent, but the valley and the peak is just it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Normally, you could have like normally you'll see a guy string like 2 or 3 great games together, then have a bet. No, it's one after the other. It's Jekyll and the Hyde, bro. Like it's
Back to back
crazy.
every week.
But when it's good, it's amazing. It's crazy.
Think about this. The Panthers have taken down 2 of the Super Bowl favorites in the NFC. My Super Bowl picked the Packers, and most people's Super Bowl picked the Rams.
Hilarious, hilarious.
Like it's
And
just
Bryce was terrible against the Packers. That's what makes it so like it's they are probably the least likely 7-4 team I could ever remember, bro. Based off of where they started and what they are right now. They beat the Cowboys. They beat my Cowboys.
they're good. They're it's like you're reluctant to call them a good team, but they
You
got
can't
7
call them
wins.
a good teams. You can't. They are a product of this version of the NFL, bro, where nobody's great and
Oh,
anybody can be beaten.
dude.
Parity is at an all-time high.
No, I gotta tell you, and just for me in particular, Herbie, I'm enjoying this season probably more than most seasons because I actually like watching a season where there is no dominant, like there is no dominant team this year. Everybody has real deal weaknesses. Maybe the exception being the team that plays tonight in the New England Patriots. They've
Oh,
actually
they got it. They don't have no actual deep threats. I mean,
true. They have
you
no
feel me?
speed
So
on
they
offense.
have
Yeah,
no
they
team
have no,
speed, bro. Like when they lost
they have no
Kenyon Booty, they lost the team speed. So everybody has a way to be beaten depending on who they go against, whatever that matchup is, right? And that's
right.
what's gonna make it super interesting in regards to this playoffs, which is why it is crucial for certain teams to get slotted against whoever, right? Like you could make the Super Bowl based off of who you're going against, and that normally happens a lot, but normally the best team is going to win, right? The cream rises to the crop. No, this year it's hey,
Styles make fights.
Styles makes fights more than I could ever remember in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let me go ahead and close out week awards, man, with the last award of the week, man, which is Bad Dope, man. If you don't know, this is your first time watching the show. Bad Dope of the week is an award that it goes to a player, team, or coach for doing something incredibly terrible that week. And this week, that award goes to Max Brosmer, man, the backup quarterback that got in for the Minnesota Vikings. And like I told Rob when we were doing a pre-show, it was the first time I watched a quarterback, and I said to myself, did they put him in as like a favor? Like, was that like a Make-A-Wish kid like that got in? Like there that can't be a professional quarterback. He's not getting paid to play quarterback, right? Like, there's no way.
As the great
Like,
Charles Barkley said, terrible.
like that
Terrible.
was a fake. Somebody was like, "Hey, Kevin, KOC, do me a solid, man. My kid, he has cancer. He's not gonna probably make it, man. This is his dream, man. Just give him a couple reps, right? Like that, because he's not a professor. There's no way. Like, there's no way that KOC scouted him. The Minnesota Vikings scouted him, gave him a contract, and said, you know what? If JJ McCarthy gets hurt, we feel comfortable putting him in. Cause 4 picks, one of the worst picks I've ever seen. Shot, arm put it that thing, arm punted, straight into. I love those picks where it goes straight to the defender, where the defender don't got to work for it. Those are my
But
favorite picks.
it was meant
Those
for
are the most hilarious picks when they go straight to them and they got a running head start because they are so confident they're going to pick it off, bro. That was awful, man. Max Brosman, man, bad over the week, man. Shout out to
if
you,
he doesn't
man.
have if he's not the make a wish kid with cancer, he definitely gave Justin Jefferson a stroke.
Hey, free my dog JJ, man. That boy going through it, man.
Throw it.
He having a season so bad he might not make the Hall of Fame because how bad his quarterbacks are this year, boy. Ooh, man. Oh, wait, man. All right, so that's gonna close it on for week 13, man. We got the Saints. I mean, not the Saints. We got the Patriots and Giants going on right now. Any last words before we get about here, Rob?
Listen, Herbie, as always, I enjoy doing this with you every week. Just also wanted to give a special shout out to Think Higher Level for making our
Absolutely.
website for us, www.finoutawater.com. Think Higher Level, they deal with web design. They did a great job on our website if you want to check it out. Reasonable pricing, just go to www.thinkhigherlevel.com. And listen, man, we see y'all next week, man. You already know.
Absolutely, man. Deuces.
Doses.